observation. This is the point of Plato's observations through the mouth of Socrates in his classic dialogue, Apology. Remember what he said? The unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. The final two lines, the couplet, although not rhymed. Slippery as fish, I quail, lean to beginnings, sheath wet. Quail here means step back. In other words, when new life happens, when resurrection is about to transpire, we have a tendency to not step forward, but to step back, realizing that with new growth, there is the fear of the unknown. Let's jot that one down as an important message in 2A. With growth, with resurrection, comes always a bit of fear. In 24 months, think of it this way. After you walk the track and the balloons go up and the mascara runs and you make it. You've done it. You've graduated. Many of you will move on to university, where, guess what? You're going to have to go through the whole process of being a freshman, a ninth grader, all over again. The fears, the anxieties that are associated with that, obviously, they're coming, aren't they? And we know that they're coming. It's going to be hard, no question. Of course, for those of us who don't go on to other schooling, we're going to go on with our life doing other things that will be new experiences for us as well. The aging process, of course, will for us be a part of constantly asking the question, do I quell, step backwards, or do I step forwards? Of course, we've already mentioned it to be some of the amazing sounds that are involved in this, the alliterative power of Roethke's poetry. Let's pause here for a second at 3A and ask the question, though, how do you relate this idea to other titles? What is your favorite text of resurrection? What is your favorite video game that emphasizes the idea that you got to go through a whole lot of struggle to get what you want? I've had juniors that tell me, it's funny the number of games I play that have that is always the kind of background understanding. The mantra of all mantras is, you got to go through hell to get to heaven. That's the key. Of course, since we said it that way, let's mention Dante's Divine Comedy, and more particularly the message of Inferno, which is simply, you don't just go to hell, you go through hell, which may be the way more important idea in Dante's text. Finally, a 3B observation. When was the last time, now you can see it, when was the last time that you had the chance to quell, step backwards, and instead you stepped forwards? It might have been the moment you were involved in an activity and you were wanting to quit because things weren't going well for you, and you had an adult in your life maybe who said, no quitting. We go forward. We go forward. We lean to beginnings. We lean into it. That is to say, we go for it. And you did go for it. And you're proud of that fact. It was able to be for you a monumental moment of resurrection. Well, there you go, an introduction to Theodore Roethke's Cuttings and Cuttings Later. I hope it's a powerful word picture for you. Thank you.